Put up G-Wag. Yeah. Who the shout? What the is your how you get to this powder? Don't be like I got a stick. Tryna knock out the engine like on top of my pimp. And my pouch gotta know I ain't slipping. Bang. I want everything black. Want everything black. I'm buying everything black. I want that Range Rover black.
Love Duncan.
And I wanna.
You're now connected to Jackie Zulu.
Chicago energy. Therapy. No pedigree. You're not a friend of me. 타이톤이 하나씩 하나라 너보다 꼴꼴 no pyramid. megami kunling. I tie the damages. First get it by spinning bird. Matter the trinity. Holy Trinity. Money, power, respect, super dope, get everything. 난데 어머의 애가 grind. 하다라그 아사히를 방. Next place 신야 니들 방. 나의 미모 아싸리 뭐 전부 헷갈리니까 애는 세대. 애무 수때 됐다 가라 나니 히토 나게 투두기와 나이 히토 히토 실라 나이 히토 니모 이와 레를 오마 애와 달래. 내 손 나를 못 보이게. 아노 히와이자가 이제 그랬자. 생각하라 미마 못해. 말너 아이츠 뭐 이때이다. 니게를 알래 나이 이마 살아. 수위 쇼니 시각게를 원하. 예미 구치 부치 and brothers. 있어 이제 기대 하바 하바. I don't got time to play with you. So 요미 못하는 거.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. It's East versus West here in Toronto. The Raptors hope to put on a show for their hometown fans. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season. And not only a 1-1 split series between these two teams last year, guys, but both wins were on the road, so home court advantage wasn't that big an advantage. Well, Greg, both of these teams love to push the pace. Think we're in for a high-speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. I mean, but that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
Anunoby, no good. In the corner, it's Payne. Now Morant. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Schroeder, left side. Screen by Siakam. Pass to Pirtle. Kicks it out to Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Smitty, we know the list of players from Cameroon is short, but very talented.
Yes, it is, Kevin. Pascal Siakam, one of the few players out of Cameroon. Another one, Joel Embiid. That's a lot of talent.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And Jaren Jackson Jr. is so impressive, especially on the defensive end.
A dynamic shot blocker, Greg. Jaren Jackson is someone that loves setting the tone on the defensive end. Not to mention, he's a very skilled offensive threat.
And stolen by Barnes. Screen by Pirtle. Second chance effort. And the dunk by Pirtle.
You can count on Pirtle to play with energy. And this time it pays off with the second chance points.
Here's Morant. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Back to Schroeder. Siakam outside. Over Clark. 1-14 for the Raptors. And it's Barnes at the elbow. Back to Pirtle. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Second shot opportunity. No good that time.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Morant with the bucket.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Anunoby. There's the triple. It's Clark with the rebound. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. If we look at the Raptors, Smitty, it has not been easy replicating the success they had back in 2019.
Yeah, Toronto's had a bit of a roller coaster ride since then. They've had some good seasons, but the consistency hasn't been there for them.
Here's Barnes. Marcus Smart picking up that last basket. Pass to Pirtle. Takes it out to Siakam. Over Clark. And the Raptors miss again.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Here's Morant. Missed inside.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Pirtle. Screen by Pirtle. Siakam outside. Pass to Pirtle. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
This is how physical Pirtle is. Accepts contact on the way up.
Greg, talking about Jakob Pirtle, it doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
Screen by Pirtle. Pass to Achua. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Inside. Here's Clark. Off with the layup. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Raptors lead by 2. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors guys, your thoughts?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
Boucher's shot is off. Memphis trailing here. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. Here's Flynn. 6 on the shot clock. To the left side wing.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. They trail by 1. No question, the Grizzlies have put together, Smitty, a team that can potentially go deep.
Kevin, a serious postseason run is what this team was built for. They let their young talents develop, and they did a good job of putting strong pieces around them.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Several teams changing it up here. And so it's Memphis with it. Down low. Adams. And it's blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam.
Substitution for your Raptors.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. 3 on the clock. Here's Aldama. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. And that one's good. Schroeder. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
And they've also been pressuring the ball tonight. You don't get this many steals without making an effort there.
Steve, hard to believe, isn't it? But Steven Adams has been in this NBA for 10+ seasons.
Kevin, joining OKC during the Russ and KD days, playing with Zion in New Orleans, Ja in Memphis, Steven Adams has teamed up with some incredible young talent.
Here's Christopher. Banked in off the glass.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Rose surveying the D. Pass to Adams. Aldama with the ball. Here's Christopher. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Siakam's got the lead up to 4 now for the Raptors.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Some changes for Memphis. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Schroeder with the ball. Here's Achua. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Schroeder. Dick wide open. Schroeder outside. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Pass to Achua. The kick out to Barnes. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Schroeder missing.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
The offensive rebound. Achua, no good. They can retake the lead after trailing for a while.
Nice work to hang around and just give yourself a chance. Put yourself in position.
And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul. The 3 from Morant.
Defensively, OG Anunoby has all the tools. Athleticism, he can get it done on the perimeter, and has the size to compete inside.
Dick in the corner. 5 on the clock. The 3. The putback. Tries yet again. The kick out to Barnes. To the middle. Dick, that's good. Dick got his first 2 points.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Raptors leading by just 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's Morant with the drive.
What a swat from OG Anunoby. His wingspan is 7'2", and the opponents, sometimes they're surprised.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there. And with the move to positionless basketball, wing players with the size and strength of OG Anunoby tremendously in demand.
You need a guy who can hang with all the superstar wings defensively. And OG has a better shot than most.
And so they foul intentionally.
First game foul.
Morant left side. To the paint. And Jackson gets it to go. And it's 6 points for Jaren Jackson.
I like Jackson's work inside. Can face you up or go over either shoulder, finishing with either hand.
Schroeder. On the wing, Anunoby. Back to Pirtle. Siakam outside. 2 on the clock. Over Clark. Siakam's shot is off. Outside Jackson. For the lead. And that's 2 points on the layup. Jackson's got the lead up to 1 now for Memphis.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Pass to Anunoby. It's good from about 19 feet. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Better facing up than back to the basket. Steal. Anunoby gets it done from the mid-range.
Looking to get back on track here. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The Grizzlies at just 2 free throws and 5 attempts today.
One of the most exciting players in the league, Ja Morant. He's so explosive, plays the game with a joy, and he's a fan favorite.
Siakam outside. No good from outside.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Here's Jackson. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto. Greg, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Morant outside. And a wide open look for Payne. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Payne's got himself on the board with 3 there. Here's Barnes. And the rejection by Jackson. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Pass to Barnes. Toronto working the ball around now. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. Good on the triple. And the Raptors lead by 5.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
And the timing on the block. Boucher's defense continues to impress.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alden. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jaren Jackson Jr. is a prolific shot blocker, but blocks aren't his goal. He said, I'm playing the game to not foul, but make it as hard as I can. If I block it, then pull. Avoiding those whistles is key. John Morant says of Jackson, his defensive presence is big time for us. We're a totally different team with him out there on the floor. Kevin?
They are indeed. Hey, D.A., thank you.
Look at the vision from Ja Morant there. Knew exactly where to deliver it for an easy look.
On the wing, Anunoby. And he's good on the 3-ball. Anunoby's got the lead up to 8 now for Toronto. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. .32 seconds left in the third quarter. To the inside. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And the Raptors making a change here. Here is Flynn. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Here's Toronto. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Achua. Now Dick. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And stolen by Achua. The third quarter comes to a close. Raptors lead by 8. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway.
26.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And the Raptors with the ball. Driving the lane. Launches a 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Thanks, David.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
I think what you love about Pascal Siakam, he never stops working on his game, and he's self-motivated.
And it's Morant missing. Raptors leading by 8. Down low. And they're pushing it up. There's the lob to Jackson. And stolen by Siakam. It's deflected. And the Raptors can't hang on to the ball.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
And so here's Memphis. To the middle. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
On the wing, Anunoby. Pass to Achua. Now here's Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get a shot. The dunk by Achua.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies trail by 8. To the paint. Jackson from long range. Toronto grabs the miss.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Morant with it. Headed now by Barnes. Here's Smart. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
And some of what Smart gives his team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Toronto leading by 6. The kick out to Barnes. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Barnes has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Jackson. Outside, Payne. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
You know, ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Siakam, high post. And it's Schroeder in the corner. 6 to shoot. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Smart. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
They set the pick. Here's on an open. Three-pointer. No good on that one. It's Morant with the drive. Barnes left side. Pass to Achua. Sinks the triple. And the Raptors lead by 10.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Raptors.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for OG Anunoby.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
And here are the Raptors now. Here's Barnes.
I love how aggressive Bane is on defense. He doesn't give his man much room to work with.
Over Bane. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline.
Guys, let's just go ahead and...
Oh,
yes. Every team needs a closer in the clutch. Morant proving he's that guy.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. And here's Morant. So it's Toronto winning this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Feeling myself, I conceded. Feeling myself, I conceded.
Go round. Woo. Hey, hey. Ooh-wee. Woo, woo. Hey.
Be who you want to be, live how you want to live, stunt how you want to stunt, give what you supposed to give, say what you want to say, feel how you want to feel. Sometimes I think they be getting internet fairies. On the book, but in the papers, be she be mommy of the year, but don't never have them kids. They be broker than them, capping like they rich. Watch out for them internet trolls. They be trying to satisfy them. Fake it till you make it, that's the internet code. Watch out for them internet trolls. They be trying to satisfy them internet goals. You just got locked up cause the internet told. Fake it till you make it, that's the internet code. Drop the low, I got it from his Snapchat. Had to block my exes on my page so I won't backtrack. They don't want to clap for you, they just want you to clap back. That ski don't make it, you a cap, a real snapback. I don't be up in his life. Might be in my gallery, but he ain't in this thread though. They don't gotta like me and it's cool, I really like that. Cause half you in real life ain't even like that. For them internet trolls, they trying to satisfy them internet goals. You just got locked up cause the internet told. Fake it till you make it, that's the internet code. Watch out for them internet trolls. They trying to satisfy them internet goals. You just got locked up cause the internet told. Fake it till you make it, that's the internet code. You be who you want to be, live how you want to. How you want to stunt, give what you supposed to give, say what you want to say, feel how you want to feel. Sometimes I think they be forgetting internet fairy tale.
Swerving through lanes, I am limitless. For the ones down, I said free up. I start to question what freedom is. My aunt put the Chevy on foes. I drip in all black like an emo. But these are not regular clothes. These are the outfits I make a movie in. Baby keep counting through Frito-Lay. I get the call and I go. Shawty go on my goons. Stop it, I am above the buffoons. Stop it, I am above all the rules. Look at my wrist and say freeze, freeze. I need to buy a new neck. I start wearing VVs, yeah. He get the pick. He got the and he got the. So what is the use of my? She wanna put on a jewelry and play with it like she's entitled to it. I ain't done. Go to your room. I cannot with no corny. I give him 10 and be done with it. I learned that from the mask on. They don't know who it is. So good, I give her butterflies all in a st. exposure, her top half, 2300 on the horse and I'm Mike. Switching out the character like typos. That's just on 3, 2, 1.
You tried it. You say you love me like you love him. You lying. You know your worth for what it's worth. I could buy it. Would say it's lonely at the top, but I'm biased. Because I'm only at the top, but you tried it. You say you love me like you love him. You lying. You know your worth for what it's worth. I could buy it. Would say it's lonely at the top, but I'm biased.
Okay. Walk on this beat like I'm walking up pole and got that I'm holding and guap that I'm throwing. Gonna love it in some Rick Owens in different color diamonds. Times can I tell you I'm How many times can I tell you I'm How many times can I tell you I'm go there without acting like they do not know it?
Why, sir? See, every year I'm getting better as a writer. And when it comes to the flow, I'm getting nicer. And doesn't name a song but a cipher. It doesn't matter cause I'm still getting money though. The only reason why you hating cause your money low. And every $100,000 there's 100. Think you was the GOAT, that's just how it goes.
Don't wanna see you do great. Rather they see you fall off and then watch your whole ego deflate. Don't give a what you make. I see the jealousy, boy, that's a horrible trait.
I spot the hate, no binoculars. This how it feels to be popular. No photographer.
Don't give a that ain't stopping.
Go that, please, don't go that with me. Left wrist, go that, right wrist, go that, necklace, go that, sis, go that, yes, don't go that with me, yeah.
Put me on top, city on lock, they like when he gon' drop. He done shit the game up when he gon' pop. Yeah, they know the name, but is he gon' stop? Back to back runner the whole summer. On the road, I'ma take the whole globe from him. We ain't had enough. Speaking down, but they know who coming up. And I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far from me. Never caught off, not one day. And I'm still on my way. Still on my way. Yeah, I'm just greedy like Chubbs with a hustle like Pooh. Trying to get it out the mud like what I'm supposed to do. It was in my blood, my family even knew. 22 I blew, I owe everything to true. Something not of nothing, that's a cold situation. Know they probably hot, but they froze in the faces. I didn't even rush, I was chosen but patient. Feeling like rust, I went gold out the basement. Get it by the running eagle chains by the dozen. Told that I love him, it's a whole celebration. Barely getting started, but still gotta embrace it. When it's from the bottom, it's a different foundation. Yeah, it's a different bag waiting on the other side. I just wanna live in salvation. We ain't had enough. Speaking down, but they know who coming up. And I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far from me. Never caught off, not one day. And I'm still on my way. Still on my way. And I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far from me.
No, the top don't look too far.
Never caught off, not one day.
Never caught off, not one day.
But I'm still on my way, yeah.
Pull up G-Way. Yeah. Well, who the shout? What the is your how you get to this powder? Don't be like I got a stick. Tryna knock out the engine like on top of my pimp. And my pouch gotta know I ain't slip. Black. I want everything black. Want everything black. I'm buying everything black. I want that a Range Rover black. I want a whole nother bag. I want and I want to show that she bad. I want and I want ain't coming back. I want to keep no check. And I want butt like Daddy Rollers like a big flower. Wait, like a big flower. And I want Daddy Rollers like a big flower. And I'm so my flower. I'm for the dye my hair. These rappers be talking and then they broken. Ain't no for a fake. I make slimes pull up. That bitch still in the sway, so we pick her up. The bag of my truck. I don't care all this money not here for. Sit in the chat, I be taking it. Cause I pay for the help. Why you think we be tell them that I'm just how you think that I pay for that rose? I just you know that I'm my bros.
Kilometers. I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. Learn from the teacher. I don't take for the game, she no pitas. I decide bad mind from a distance. But this sweet happy. Oh, Doguni Misha, show you the confirm for your speaker. This time I call chopsticks for assistance. Show we they blow your mind, Afghanistan. Kilometers. I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. Learn from the teacher. I don't take for the game, she no pitas. I decide bad mind from a distance. Not this sweet happy. When you come, make I give you digits. When's the last time somebody did it like this? Too much ice on my wrist. That's why everybody hating on me like Chris. Kilometers. I don't come kilometers. I don't.
LV. On my feet is LV. I think I'm a lover boy, St. T.O. like LV's. My in the front seat, my other in back seat. Not who your other I'm talking about my. No, I keep a bankroll. Baby, count my bankroll. Put it in your purse. She say it's too much, babe, it won't go. Too much, babe, it won't fold. I know I got a lot of y'all, but baby, you my favorite. She love me, she love me not. She love me, she love me not. She love me, she love me not. She love me, she love me not.
Baby in this like let me through here. I need millions for the new year. Send a third, I send my crew there. Know they hate how big I blew up. Got that check for real, went Audemars again and bought my blue one. Think my favorite car's my blue one. Pop that for real, I do this. Put my heart inside my safe deposit box, cause I ain't gon' use it. I made 40 million last year and that's just off my music. I done finally got them ballin', ain't gon' lose it. Seem like everybody's losing.
If it's urgent, every day I'm working. Friday, Saturday, running into Sunday. Every day I'm hustling. I be getting money. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Hit me if it's urgent. Every day I'm working. Friday, Saturday, running into Sunday. Every day I'm hustling. I be getting money. Speaking on me, won't make a situation better. Play ahead on quick compared to me, they'll never measure. If she talking pressure, know I'm with whatever. Going undefeated, I'm a heavyweight stepper. Yeah, mama raised her. My mama raised a hustler. Thinking we the same as where you really have me. I don't knock the baby girl, I'm just not one. Why I got my knots up, you was getting. Hey, it's only bands, brother, only bands. Scared the hustle, so you got. I here doing numbers, watch me hit the rolling dance. Independently funded, and ain't needed no advance. Don't hate on me. I've been grinding through the week. No days off,
Let me in your tempo, show me what you into. It could be so simple, black and white, yeah. You come first like rent do. I see all potential. It could be so simple, yeah. Like black and white, yeah. I tell you some, I show you some, I buy you some, put you on some. Be the hand that catch your tears and still be your shoulder. And if they can't be stopped from falling, help you get over that, I'm your bitch. You need to cross over and change how you live. I know something got you stiff. I got a lot of this love to give. I want you to call dibs. I got some land inside of my ribs beating for you, can you hear? And just like any home, you gotta pay your bills and promise not to disappear. I got a list. 1, never give up on you or me or us. 2, you gotta be patient with me like I'm patient with you. I don't like to be rushed. 3, these pretend to be happy for you. You gon' have to learn to call a bluff. Cool. 4, nah, you got it. I know you the one. We the perfect two. Future with you, bright as my teeth, long as bamboo. Walked in the room, caught my view, and I just knew that was my cue to walk right through. Extend my hand just like real gentlemen do. Cause I'm well raised and I'm well groomed. Hi, I'm Boop, nice to meet you. Let me in your tempo, show me what you into. It could be so simple, black and white, yeah.
You come first like rent do. I see your potential. It could be so simple, black and white, yeah.
Don't make it complicated.
I'll be your bitch, you be my baby.
Cut off my for my favorite. Black and white, yeah. Black and white.
So call me, baby, cause you be on me. When we loving, you know we don't care. All my life, say ain't no got your heart bumping like I fall in love deeply when I look in your eye. Fantasy the way you carry me, Mariah.
Let me in your tempo, show me what you into. It could be so simple, black and white, yeah.
You come first like rent do. I see your potential. It could be so simple, black and white, yeah.
Don't make it complicated.
I'll be your bitch, you be my baby.
Cut off my from my favorite, yeah. Black and white, yeah. Black and white, yeah. What's all the playing around for? Just tell me what you down for. I'm up like the ground floor. I couldn't be down more. Wherever did your crown go? You queen and you a nano. Drop it like it's for download. Link in the bio. I think that you're heavenly sent. Or better yet, girl, you make heaven make sense. That's why your heart got a fence. You let me in and you won't need that defense. An angel told me you gave heaven a sent. Yeah. Let me in your tempo, show me what you into. It could be so simple, black and white, yeah.
You come first like rent do. I see your potential. It could be so simple, black and white, yeah.
Don't make it complicated.
I'll be your bitch, you be my baby.
Cut off my from my favorite. Black and white, yeah. Black and white, yeah.
And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. And when they tryna throw the whole bag at me, oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. I got power. I said, put in the hours. And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. And when they tryna throw the whole bag at me, oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. Okay, I got power. I said, put in the hours.
The ability to command and execute, but darling, you.
Okay. Violent soon as I walked up in the entrance, black on black, my shades is all tinted, blick bling blow, I got your eyes squinted. Mommy chose up and left you with the quickness, huh? Your man's looking sour, He ain't got the power. Drip drip, hit it with the shower. 50,000, I can flip it in an hour. My hoe looking chillin', expensive. Flex on flex, my friends is on fitness. Chunky checks, my bucks is all business. Brands on brands, it's offensive, huh? You ain't got the power, eat 'em up, you can get devoured. It's a difference from a hero and a coward. Who are you? And when it dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. And when they tryna do the whole bag at me, oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. I got power. I said